It's Christmas week and there's only 2 more days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah, 2 more days until Christmas Day. And this week we have been working on lots of different projects actually. We have the big reveal of our wallpaper frame, which I cannot wait to show you. I'm so excited about the wallpaper. We put in a frame in our bathroom. It's up and I can't wait to show you. I also am going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what's behind me here. And I have some color choices that I've been trying to make, which you can help me with. So let's go and see what that wallpaper looks like, because I cannot wait any longer to show you. So it's the big reveal. The frame is now on and we're going to see the wallpaper in the frame for the very first time. Oh my gosh, it looks so good! So now it's in the frame, it's time to get it up on the wall. I've been waiting all week to show you what our framed wallpaper looks like. So now is the moment. Let me show you how it looks on the wall. I just love how this has turned out. The frame is just perfect and the size of it is fantastic. It just really gives the room such character. So today I'm working on our ceiling rose that's going to go into our bathroom, and we've actually had this for a little while, but with everything else going on I haven't had a chance to get it all painted. So my first job today is to get the ceiling rose actually painted in this off-white that we're using for all our trim in the bathroom. And I was originally just going to leave it just in the off-white and have it as a contrast to the ceiling colour. But I've now decided that I'm going to add a little bit of gold. And you all know how much I love my gold paint. So I've decided that I'm actually going to do all the little accents on it in gold. So it's just going to have a little bit of gold character, but it's going to be the base of the off-white. And I think that will really just give it a little bit of a pop, which I think will make it really nice in the bathroom. So first job, get my white coat on, and then I can start doing gold. Choosing colours is so hard sometimes, and if you've been following us for a while, you'll remember a while back I asked you about whether you thought our bathroom ceiling should be a dark or a light colour. Now I'm still not decided on my paint colour for that bathroom, and that's it. I'm going to make a decision and we're going to paint it. So I have got some samples, because that's always the best way to decide, because whether you're looking online or whether you're even on the paint sample swatch cards you get, the paint colors are often not the same. Now these paint samples are actually not in flat matte ceiling paint, obviously, because you can't get those samples. But these are the next best thing. So I've got 3 samples because I have 3 rooms. So it's not just the bathroom I'm trying to decide on. We've actually painted the ceiling in our music room and our dining room, and we've decided that they're still a little bit too light. They haven't got enough impact. So I'm now on the hunt for a slightly darker color in both those rooms. So I've got 3 different colors that I want to try. And what I've done is I have 3 pieces of drywall that I have primed to give it the most accurate color shading, because obviously this will be put on, the color will be put onto a white primed base. And then I'm going to see if I have found the right color or whether I've got to keep searching. So this first one is a very pale kind of sagey green, which actually I really like. It's definitely got some distinct color to it, because that was one of the things that we found with the other colors. They're basically a white with a very light hint, but it just means that you don't really get the distinct contrast, and in some lights it even just looks like the ceiling's painted completely white. So we want a color that actually has a distinct color that will complement the off-white trim, so you can really see the ceiling color. And I actually really like this color. It's very gentle. got a kind of grayish tone to it. So I'm thinking that this may be what we use for the bathroom. Okay, the second color I've got is also a green variation, but it's a little bit darker and it's got a slightly different coloring to it. So you can see that this one has almost like a very light grayish color undertone. This one's definitely got more of a green, very sagey. I guess this one's actually got some blue, much more blue in it too. So I'm thinking this, the first one for our bathroom upstairs, because we have the duck egg blue in our vanity. And then this one I'm putting on now, I'm thinking for the dining room, because that one's gonna have a really lovely, it's gonna have the off-white paneling, and it's got that really nice deep blue, green on the walls. So I think the complement of both of those will be really, really nice. Really loving this color though, oh my goodness. So that's number 2. And yeah, as it's drying, you can definitely see the bluish grayish tones and the more of the green in this one, which is I'm really liking. So that's number 2. And my final color is this gray toned paint that's actually got a little bit of the pink in it. And it's kind of, I got the inspiration from a color that was, they actually called setting plaster. And it has that kind of original plaster color to it. But this is the color that we're looking to put on the ceiling in our music room. And it kind of, for some people, they're like, oh my gosh, you're putting pink on your ceiling. But in, I think this is gonna dry with more of a gray tone. And with our beautiful sulking room pink and our wallpaper in our music room, we just wanted something that really brings out that soft color, but contrasts beautifully with the off-white that we have in here, which again has also got a gray undertone. And then we're going to put lots of bold kind of velvet and teal and other colors into the fabrics and the textiles in the room. But this is really kind of just a stronger, deeper color of the color that we already have. So we have an off-white with a pink tinge to it on the ceiling right now, but it's just not quite got enough depth of color. So I think this will work beautifully and will be a good option for our ceiling in the music room. If you've been following us over the last 12 days on our 12 Days of Christmas journey, you'll know that we have created this table behind me with 12 place settings that are each one unique, very special, and we've created one per day related to the 12 days of Christmas. So each one has a significant meaning. And hopefully it's given you lots of ideas and inspiration for things that you can use at your Christmas table and in your Christmas decorating. And the table is now finished, completely finished. We have all the table settings on and all the final decorations. And I would show you what it looks like. But we are going to be doing the final reveal tomorrow on our Christmas Eve 12 Days of Christmas video. So it's a special extra video that we're adding in because the 12 days ends today. But I will be revealing the final table. You've got a sneak peek right now, but all the detail, how it looks. So you can tune in tomorrow to our 12 Days of Christmas Christmas Eve video and you'll see all the detail and how the table looks now it's all finished. So my white has now dried and I have found this spot in the music room that is warm because it's so windy and cold today that I've set up my sawhorses and my painting in the warm room so that I can start painting my gold. So my ceiling rose is finished. I've added the gold and I think it looks really good. It almost adds another dimension to it by adding the gold. So our next job is to get the ceiling painted and we can get this up and the chandelier up. If you've been watching my 12 days of Christmas over the last 12 days, you'll remember in day 2 that I was not able to find any turtle doves. And so I ended up using 2 Dove soaps, which is really not the same. Well, I want to say a big thank you to Edith, because yesterday Edith left a bag on my door and in that bag were 2 turtle doves, and they're the most adorable little doves. And so thank you so much, Edith. You've saved the day on the turtle doves. I'm going to add them to my Christmas tree, and I think they're just the perfect addition. And now I don't have to be using 2 Dove soaps anymore, which is lovely. So much better. Oops, this guy. To get this guy to stay in the tree. There we go. So thank you so much, Edith. And I want to also say a big thank you to my mum, because she brought with her this year when she traveled from the UK, this Christmas card that she's kept all these years. Now this is a card that I made when I was a child. I'm not sure how old I was when I made it, but it's got stitching through the Christmas pudding, and inside it even has a 3D Christmas pudding. Come on. I mean, like, this is probably the best Christmas card I've ever made. And I'm so proud of it. Even now, I'm still proud of it. It says, "To Mummy and Daddy with love from Miriam." And so I just love seeing things from my childhood and from the past. I don't remember making it, but it's gonna be a new tradition that this card goes on my mantle. And so I so appreciate my mum keeping it and then bringing it with her. But I'm sure that you have lots of family traditions, and we just wish you and your family the most wonderful and the happiest and the best Christmas and New Year. And hopefully you're able to spend it with family and friends and loved ones. I know the last few years have been really tough with so many people being separated. So I hope that that's the case. If it's not, we send you all our best, warmest holiday and Christmas wishes, and hope that you're able to get back together with those people very, very soon. But we're looking forward to a really great 2022. We have so many plans for exciting things that are going to be happening here at the Manor, of new events and experiences, lots of ways that you can get involved in what we're doing, more videos, and lots of ways that we can connect with you. So we can't wait to share those with you in the early new year. I will be back next Thursday, so just before New Year, for our next Lady Smith Manor Diaries. But I want to thank you so much for joining us on this journey and being part of these videos for the last for 2021. And like I say, we just wish you and your family the happiest of Christmas over the next week, and that comes from myself, from Stephen, and from our 3 puppies, Hendrix, Jackson and Kobe. So Merry Christmas.